22nd of December, year of Lord 2021. Dr. Stephen Hatfield was one of our colleagues here before he went to the White House to help the whole effort. Dr. Peter Navarro, you can get that all in Trump time. The book puts you in the room with Dr. Anthony Fauci and the entire team. It's Dr. Hatfield, the Great Barrington Declaration that came out. We've seen the emails now between Collins and Fauci how to shut it down. If we had, because I think people and all the news reports in the mainstream media, America's so frustrated about this. They don't know who to trust. Fauci, these guys, opinions now mean nothing to them. CDC means nothing to them. The White House means nothing to them. They're so confused about this chaos. If the Great Barrington Declaration had been implemented when it was put out, I think in the fall of 2020, where do you think we would be today, sir?
October was too late. In fact, the equivalents of the Great Barrington Declaration were put out in March with respect to early use drug treatment, outpatients, protect our most vulnerable. The death rates would have been tremendously lower. Tremendously lower. And this is what Fauci and the singing cowboy Collins singing songs on YouTube about the pandemic worked actively to negate, intentionally to negate in the favor of these vaccines. If the vaccines work so well, why are we still in the same jam that we were in 18 months ago? Why? It's because they don't work.
Dr. Hatfield, let me just play devil's advocate here for a second. Put your support of hydroxychloroquine and other things. Fauci's come back and said categorically that is just voodoo. It's just which Hatfield and these guys are witch. Zelenko, all these great guys we've had on here, they're just witch doctors. Dr. Malone, all of them, because hydroxy and all the therapeutics don't work. What say you, sir?
He's a liar. He lied to Peter Navarro and I, tried to show non-peer-reviewed, rotten papers saying that early treatment didn't work. He didn't have a clue. None of these papers were early treatment. This has been consistent. And there's a peer-reviewed publication now on ivermectin showing the multiple things that it does against COVID-19. These people are liars.
But Dr. Hatfield, why this is your profession. You've spent your entire career and dedicate your life to this. Why would prominent people like Collins, head of NIH, just retiring now after 40 years, Anthony Fauci, lauded everywhere as the guy that's dedicated his life to public service, why would they lie, sir?
Money and power. Plain and simple. Look at where all these people have ended up after they left the Trump administration. Stephen Hahn, head medical advisor for a venture capitalist firm that's funded the Moderna vaccine. Janet Woodcock is now head of the FDA. Fauci, empire building, which is what he does. It's a complete outrage. And you can write Great Barrington Declarations all you want. If there's not action by the people, then nothing's going to happen. We, the people, tell the government what it's allowed to do. And it's been shifted around for control of the population. New York City now suggesting a bill where the governor can arrest anyone he wants if he determines them to be a pandemic threat and lock you away with no trial, nothing. This is hysteria. The Omicron virus is the mildest that we've seen come through.
Dr. Hatfield, how can people follow you? How can they get access to the book? I think it's what, 3 minutes to midnight or 3 seconds to midnight. How do they get access to the book? How do they get access to you?
3 Seconds to Midnight is available on Amazon. I've got a website where I've written some papers on this, drstephenhatfill.com.
drstephenhatfill.com will put up on the all the platforms. I understand you might be thinking of different alternatives to your life. I'll talk to you about that after the show. We'd love to have you back on to talk about it because you're a very unique individual, great patriot. Dr. Hatfill, Merry Christmas. Apologize for the technical problems, but Merry Christmas, sir. Thank you.
Merry.
Our